Welcome back, everybody. You guys will notice I'm not in the office right now. I'm actually in the house that I live in. It's a town over from the office, still really close to Chapel Hill and where I go to school, but the rents are a lot cheaper over here. I live with 3 other people, and I'm over here right now because, as you'll notice, all around this area, there are no LEDs, and I love my RGB LEDs, and it took a week to get settled in and stuff and whatnot, but now it's time to get some LEDs in this house, and I have a lot of LEDs to put in here. So I'll show you this right now. Over here is what I picked up on Amazon. So those are 3 different 32-foot LED strips, and over there are 4 different 16-foot LED strips. We're gonna have the long ones go up along the wall and the ceiling. We're gonna have one go behind the TV. I'm thinking about putting one under that table to give a nice underglow effect, maybe behind the couch. We'll see how it all works out. But I also got these. These are more wire mold cord mate kits. So those, whatever a wire is coming down, like whether it be behind the couch or under the table, to like an outlet, so I can cover those up and not have loose wires everywhere. So I don't know if I'm gonna do time lapses or just check in or anything, but I think the best place to start is behind the TV. And you will notice that that TV is the same TV from my dorm setup tour last year. So I'm just reusing that TV here because it's an awesome TV, same soundbar, different media center. But I'm gonna go ahead and throw up the LEDs, put the LEDs on the back of that TV and get started with that. And just in case you haven't seen my other LED videos before, this is what you get in a standard pack of the 16-foot LED. You get the remote, that's a wireless remote for the color changing, the actual roll of adhesive LEDs themselves. This is the receiver, the IR receiver, the power brick, and then the actual power cable that goes from the wall into the brick. And these are gonna go behind the TV there, and that's Garrett.
Hey everybody.
Not all surfaces are created equal, and something like this TV with a nice texture like that, the LED adhesive does not stick very well to, so that's when I would come in with just some standard Scotch packaging tape and just put it every once in a while. I just did it right here and here, and I wanted to show you, and that'll help it stick real well. But then other surfaces like a painted wall are typically pretty good with just the standard adhesive. Another quick tutorial for those that haven't seen an RGB video before is that you can cut it to size. So you can see I have all this extra cabling going down here, but I only need it to right there because I got it going all the way around already. And you can cut it to size anywhere around these little copper cut signs right there, and it won't mess up the electronic wiring. Highly recommend you get scissors that are better than these, but hopefully they still work. Alright, so everything is plugged in over there. The LEDs are set. You can see the receiver there. Let me zoom in. I just taped it over right there. So if I just take the remote, I should be able to, boom, come on autofocus, there we go. All right, so the TV area is looking good. I can put it at red. Red doesn't shine up very well in the light. I would guess leaving it at white will be the best for now. And of course, when it's nighttime, which I will try to get a clip of, everything will look a lot better. So I'm thinking the next step, I wanna do this table, because I think this table is gonna look really cool. Now this table, it's a really cool bottle cap table. I got it from one of the older guys at our fraternity. He graduated and just didn't have a need for it. I think it looks really dope. It's got a cool pattern and everything. I'm gonna try to line the underside, that lip right there, or maybe on the under of that lip. Yeah, probably on the actual underside of that lip with LEDs and let it bounce off the floor. Zoom in. Ooh, okay, let's try that out. You can see that that worked out really well. It gives an awesome underglow effect. You might have noticed I didn't cut this one. Instead, let me see if I can change the exposure so you can see this. Instead, I just rewrapped it around, so that's why there's 2 runs going all the way around, although that side only has 1, but I don't think that'll be a problem. But then there is a slight problem over here. So this is the power brick coming from the leg. I'm gonna use the cable molds and go around that power brick, but I can't move that power brick because it's the power brick, and the molds won't go around that. So I'll just do a little piece of mold right there and a little piece of mold right there and hope for the best. My solution was actually to rotate the whole table around, so instead of plugging in over there, it just goes under the couch here and plugs in over here. I also had to get an extension cable, but overall it looks super clean. Really liking the way that it just like underglows like that. Then we have obviously the TV LEDs. So the next set of LEDs, I actually want to put behind this couch over here and try to get like a back glow effect. And then I think from there, we'll move on to the ceiling LEDs, I think. But I'm gonna do the couch one first. Boom, there it is. It looks amazing back there. Super happy with the way that came out. The back glow works very well. I recorded a time lapse of it, or I thought I recorded one. Turns out the camera was not recording, so sorry about that. But I basically just adhesived it onto the I think it's fake leather. I went easy with the Scotch tape because I didn't want to damage the leather too much, and I did the same thing where instead of cutting it just down here, I wrapped it around back and then cut it to size on that side. So we now have that. We have the table and the underglow, and we have the TV and the backlight. So that brings us back over here towards all these beautiful LEDs and the long ones. Now, if you guys have seen me do this before, this is a painful process. It involves just getting up like on tall things and adhesiving, is that a verb? Everywhere along the ceiling. I hope what I bought is long enough. It might not be. I guess I have that extra strip now, but yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and start somewhere and see how it goes. So I realized my plug-in point is gonna have to be right here and then go up and around from over there because the cable, it's actually already plugged in. The cable, this cable that plugs into the LEDs isn't that long. So any LED or any outlets that are further down on the wall just wouldn't reach all the way up. So I'm gonna have to do it over here and hope for the best. I'm just gonna address this before anyone asks. Yes, everything up there is a bottle. 2 of my roommates are 21 and the people they lived with last year are 21. Those are not mine. All right, so I added that LED strip there and you can see it made it just about to there. Now fortunately there is an outlet right there that I can just take upwards up to there and then it should get me most of the way back over here. However, I need an extension cord for that and that is something I do not have at the moment. So that's gonna be the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching. I guess the purpose of this video was just that LED strips are still awesome. You know, it's been a while since I did anything with them. I really like the new things that I did, like this underglow on the table. Didn't really know that was a thing, totally awesome. The backglow on the couch, really like. I think it's cool to find new and unique things to do with RGB LED strips because they really is, it's all about the creativity behind it. So I'm a big fan. Of course, links to everything, the long ones, which are the ones on the ceiling, those ones, as well as the short ones in the description below, as well as the Coordmate ones. I think I only used that there. Oh, and I used it over here. Okay, well, we're good. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to see more content. And as always, stay classy. Spider-Man, Spider-Man.